Am I the asshole for refusing to babysit my adult sister after she moved back home, started treating me like her personal assistant? So this is a weird one, and I genuinely don't know if I handled it wrongly. My younger sister is 20 years old, and she recently moved back in with our parents after a breakup. I'm 24-year-old, living about 20 minutes away from home, but visits often because my parents are old, and I help them with errands. My sister and I were never very close, but things between us were always okay. The issue is that ever since she moved back, she keeps acting like I'm supposed to manage her life for her. It started small, asking me to remind her of appointments, asking me to look over emails, asking me to drive her to pick up her car because she didn't feel like dealing with Uber. It was really annoying, but manageable. Soon, it escalated so fast. She began calling me while I was at work to ask where she left her wallet. She'd text me screenshots of arguments with her ex asking me to decode what he means. She even asked me to call her boss to say she would be late because she was too drained to speak professionally. I told her no, obviously. Last weekend was the breaking point. I went to my parents' house to drop off groceries. My sister had apparently booked a nail appointment across town and just assumed I'd drive her because I was to pass that same way. When I said I couldn't because I was literally just stopping by and had groceries in my car that needed to go home, she got upset and said I was abandoning her during a hard time. My mom tried to mediate, but my sister kept saying things like, "If you cared, you'd help me get back on my feet." I lost my temper a bit and said, "You're an adult, not a toddler. I can support you, but I'm not your babysitter." She looked genuinely hurt and left to her room. Now my dad thinks I could have phrased things more gently, and my mom says my sister has been really fragile since the breakup. But I feel like I've been more than patient, and it's not fair to be expected to manage her life. I also don't want to set a precedent that every time she has a crisis, I become the default caretaker just because I'm the dependable sibling. My sister hasn't spoken to me since, except for one text that said, "Good to know how you really see me." I'm kind of unsure because I don't want to be cold, but I also don't want this dynamic where I'm basically her emotional and logistical manager. Am I the asshole for telling her I'm not her babysitter?